Welcome back to Shift Happens. This is where I share something that has shifted within me to help shift your parenting perspective in 5 minutes or less. If you like what you hear, please make sure you hit that subscribe button because it only lives here on YouTube and I want to make shift happen with you every single week. This week comes from the guru, Jenna Zoe. She is a fantastic curator of human design information. Truly the number one expert that I know in this space. If you don't know what human design is, go follow her. If you don't know your own human design, figure it out. It was really life-changing for me. I think it would be very helpful for everybody to know your human design, your children's human design, so that you can actually start to learn how to respond to each other based off how you showed up on this planet. Okay, she says, let me not need someone to be like me and agree with me to feel safe. Let me say it again. Let me not need someone to be like me and agree with me in order to feel safe. It's been a minute. I feel like we could stop it there, but let's dive in a little bit further. We are going to come into contact, meet, be in relationship, working situations with endless people who share different beliefs, values, thoughts, feelings, emotions. They have different traditions. We are going to run into a crazy amount of people who aren't exactly like us, who don't think like we do, who don't believe what we believe, and that can make us feel unsafe. We're seeing it all around the world, and people are responding with fear, with aggression, with anger, with hatred, with just this really intense responses. And it's not going well. Let's just say it's not going well. So let's talk about that in terms of our parenting, right? Our children are not going to be like us. They're not. They are their own individual being made up of DNA from us, from our partner, from ancestors. They carry genetic codes from centuries ago. We're not like our parents. Why would we expect our children to be like us? They're certainly not going to agree with us all of the time. They are going to push back on boundaries. They are going to state their opinions. And as they get older, they are going to do whatever they need to do to individuate from us to become their own human on their own path, right? So what can we do to cultivate a sense of safety so that with our children, we are not responding with the same fear-based mentality and the same fear-based reactivity that we are responding to the general public that doesn't agree with us, that isn't like us, right? Because our family unit is the most precious. So how can we cultivate a sense of safety within us so that we don't respond to our children the same way, with that same intense anger and aggression? What I like to do is I like to go through a 5 senses exercise where I create a safe place in my body. Okay, so basically what you do is you go through your 5 senses. What is your favorite smell in the entire world? What is your favorite thing to wear, your favorite thing to touch in the entire world? Your favorite food, the favorite taste you have, your favorite sound, and what is your favorite thing to see? Combine all of that into one space in your brain. Combine all of that into this one little spot. And anytime you feel like you're going off the rails, anytime you feel like you're moving out of that sense of safety, anytime you feel like you're going to react, tap in and go to that space. Because when we feel safe inside, we project that safety. We don't need to respond with aggression and fear-based tactics in order to make other people like us so that we feel safe. We're not asking other people to change so that we feel more comfortable because we already feel comfortable inside of us. This is a long process, but the more we practice this, the safer we feel inside and the energy in the room is able to come down a bit. Thanks for joining me for another week of Shift Happens. See you next week.